Welcome to The Road Less Traveled, where I talk about every topic that has ever roamed my mind and has led me to this very moment today. Please join me. There are 4 natural elements that we all have: fire, air, earth, and water. Evidently, we use all the natural elements to make mental decisions that drive our actions. If you don't know this, it's in your astrology. If you know anything about elements, the word mental would fall under air and actions would fall under fire. But I won't go too much into detail today. I will try to bring them up throughout. There's always a person we meet who we admire for their candor as well as their spark. They're exciting and fun to be around because they live an honest and open life. They're authentic and free to be themselves. They are usually the ones that we like to refer to as weird or different, which the connotation behind those words in context usually does not sound good. I recommend you don't use this around people. Do you know why they are having a good time? Do you know why they needed to tell that joke? Well, it's in their nature. Some people even take it as far as to say, I am choosing to have a good day today, and show up as that person. This person does not go the same way everyone else is going when they make that choice because the odds are too predictable. And when it comes to how we see a situation, they are putting themselves under a test willingly. If they go right when everyone goes left, the right side has a fire-breathing dragon. And if they defeat the dragon, even with cuts and bruises, that's even more exciting. Now I want to go fight a fire-breathing dragon. Then they start to prepare for the next big thing, and they are testing out their overall resilience. This is what I like to call going against the current. Let me tell you a personal story to further this saying. One time, I received a raffle ticket. I have a little issue with crowds sometimes, so on this day, I had my head tilted down. I wasn't in the best mood, but it was a good day. The thrill of the raffle was not as exciting because I was not expecting to hear my number called. I usually never win raffles, so I was so happy when I heard my number called. Do you want to know what happened to my quiet, I need to get out of here social anxiety moment turned into? It turned into me screaming. I screamed so loud you could cast me for the next thriller movie. I was so happy and my competitive side came out. No one was expecting it, and neither was I. Until I did some reflection, only to realize that it could not have happened any other way. I did not retreat and apologize for my outbursts. I just rolled with it because that is who I actually am, not someone who has their head low when it gets too tight. Everyone will remember that day, and it made them happy. And now that I'm thinking about it, probably scared. That was the best part about it. In this story, I was so shocked, but it was in my nature to defy all odds and make a different choice subconsciously. Even if I wanted to respond normally, like everyone else did that day, to hearing their number called, I would not be able to. Going against the current means that you do not resist the flow. You realize you and the flow are the same. Even though the path on the right has a battle and it might take longer to get through, it will always have better lessons and more risk. There will always be more things to appreciate as you examine this path. If you take the path on the left, you know exactly where you're going to get. It's way faster, and you don't have to battle your quote-unquote social anxiety to get there. On the left path, you know you're going to spend 12 years in school and do another 4 years so that you get a degree and start working your dream job. And then you find the love of your life and you guys have kids and everything American dream. What if the traditional life you learned to live was never going to give you the spark you needed? How can you make it more exciting and as a result, feel more connected to yourself? Starting today, I want you to come up with ways you can take the path on the right. Come up with your own normal and choose not to follow the general norm. Take it as far as to display it in your actions every day. It's more exciting and you get to practice gratitude. Be weird and different if that's what people think. Make sure your fire, representing your action, and water, representing your flow, work together and not against each other, and the current will form itself around you. you will feel more grounded in your decision making, which connects you to this earthly plane. With practice, you will start to have an opposite day more often, and it will be stored in your subconscious that you have to do things differently. I recommend that you take some time also to check out your astrology and actually read into what your planets do and what your elements do and how they work together, because then you can work against that as well. You don't have to be exactly what your astrology says. But just remember, it takes someone willing. I'll catch you in the next one.